This review has been brought to you in part by Main Irish Airsoft.
Hey, welcome back to Oddie's Airsoft. Today I am looking at a new Airsoft World War II Luger. This is by UMAREX. It's the Luger P08, and it's as far as I'm aware, it is the very first CO2 driven Luger on the market. Now, I'm open to correction, and no doubt somebody will try and prove me wrong, but as far as I'm aware, it's the first CO2 on the market. Now, there are a lot of different pistols on the market. Some, like, you know, the more basic styles that just shoot. They don't kick back, they don't have any blowback, and they don't have any real moving parts. They just fire the BB. Some guys like that because it's just simple. You can go out, rack out, and shoot. Other guys like the more realistic, sort of the whole mag in, cock back, slides moving, bits and pieces flying everywhere. The problem with those types of pistols that most people who own them spend more time trying to maintain them, and that makes it a bit more sort of awkward. And there's a lot, once there's moving parts, there's more to go wrong, and you will get hassled down the line with them. This particular model is a non-moving, there's no moving parts, it's just a shoot, nothing kicks back, there's no kickback, no blowback. It runs on CO2, as I said, and I'm going to show you how to put the mag in now. So it's a simple case of just taking off the outer piece on the pistol grip, and then pop your CO2 in, then take your knurl here and tighten up until you can hear it go tight, and then give it another quarter turn, and that's good to go. Then it's a case of just putting back on your pistol grip cover, and off you go. That's her ready to go. So that's the pistol. There are no external markings, except for they do have 42 written here at the top of the slide. The 42 would represent 1942 instead of the 1916, which is on the other Lugers that you see on the market. As I said, it's vanilla. It doesn't blow back, as you can see. And the magazine here is one of those small jobbies that can just then slide in and lock up nice and tight. Holds about 16 to 18 BBs, the usual standard for those stack ones, single stack. And you know, as I said, I know it's very vanilla, but it's exceptionally functional. Range is the usual sort of, you're at 25 to 30 meters, I mean, at the outside range. But for close quarter, and let's face it, if you're looking for a World War II piece, come sort of winter time, a lot of the Lugers, they're just not worth having out because they're green gas. But having a CO2 one that will actually have a bit of punch behind it, I mean, there's a nice noise off it, but there's no moving parts. Personally, for me, I miss the moving parts, and I really wouldn't sort of be entertained by a pistol that doesn't have it. But you have to understand, a normal Luger of this quality retails around the 159, 160 mark. Some are even more expensive. This, as Chris would say in MIA, is selling for 80 blips, or in our speak, that's 80 euro. It's 79.99, which makes it an exceptionally affordable piece. CO2 will give you, I think he said, about 2 to 3 fills of the magazine per capsule, which is about average again. It's a well-made piece. The metal on it, it looks really well. I mean, it's, you know, a Luger. You can see it's a Luger, and it looks every bit of it. Again, it's, as I said, there's not really much more I can big up about it because there's no hop-up unit in it to go wrong or fiddle with. And it's for just, I mean, let's face it, most of you will use this for show. I can't remember the last time I took out my 1911 when I'm playing World War II Airsoft. I have it with me all the time, but it stays in the holster. It's there to look good, and let's face it, this looks good, looks very functional, and if you wanted to take a bit of time weathering up a little bit, which is exactly what I would do to make it look very World War II, you're not going to go too far wrong with this piece. All in all, solid performer, solid piece, first CO2 as far as I'm aware. First CO2 Luger on the market, and I know they're bringing out a P38 very shortly. I think it's a P38. Could be wrong on that one, but I know they're bringing out more versions of World War II guns as well. So check out MIA, Main Irish Airsoft. They're the guys who we got this from, so thanks to them. It's a nice functional piece. If you're getting into World War II stuff, I'd also check out their store. They're after getting in a number of garments for World War II. So let's go into store and see what they have available at the moment. So as promised, we're now in the MIA store, Main Irish Airsoft, and this is just some of their World War II collection that they're now retailing, they're selling. For example, here's it's not 101st, I think it's the 82nd Airborne because of the insignia, but this is a full jumpsuit that's retailing for €110. They have full German outfits. They have the Rangers jacket and the Rangers pants. The Rangers pants are $34.99. The Rangers jackets are $54. They have Thompson mag pouches for $24. They have US Ranger gaiters for €21. As I said, they've got stuff over here. This is all the German stuff. All the different uniforms. They have loads of what are these? These are Mp40 Mag Pouches, and they're retailing at €30. So they have all different stuff. They have a full range of German gear. They have a full range of American gear, and they're pretty much growing the stock organically. You know, as more and more stuff they source and locate online, they're bringing it into store. And as I said, they have all the smocks, the German officers' uniforms, and they have all the different colours in the smocks as well for if you're wanting to go out and be a kraut. So this is the World War II section now. Their actual section is growing, as I said. It's only just started off. They also have a full section of modern era costumes as well. So if you're in the market for looking for cheap stuff now, in fairness, being a bit of a stitch bitch that I am, when I got my airborne outfit together, I went to Soldier of Fortune. I paid stupid money for the whole kit. And to be honest with you, I really don't think it makes that much difference, because if you really want to weather it and make it look real, you can get one of these cheaper suits and do just as good a job with it. And to be honest with you, you'll save yourself a right old fortune. So that's the look at the P08 Luger, the CO2 version, and some of the World War II costumes that you can avail of at Main Irish Airsoft. This is Oddie's Airsoft, and we'll check you out in the next video.